Station 5, using midpoint formula. Okay, number 1, what are the coordinates of the midpoint of a line segment whose endpoints are -5, -2, and -3, -8? Alright, so let's label them. Let's call this x1, y1, and this point is x2, y2. And the formula for the midpoint is equal to the average of the x's, comma, average of the y's. So we'll call the coordinates of the midpoint xm, ym. And xm is the average of the x's, so x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And ym is equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Let's plug in what we know. So x1 is -5 plus x2, which is -3, which is equal to -8 divided by 2, which is equal to -4. And y1 is equal to -2 plus -8 divided by 2, which is equal to -10 divided by 2. So ym is equal to -5. So the answer for this problem is the midpoint is -4, -5, which is selection D. The next one gives us a midpoint of a line segment whose endpoints are 2a, 3b, and 6a, b. So what we're going to do is actually pretend like these are numbers and take the averages of them. So again, pretend that this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2, and the coordinates of the midpoint are xm, ym. So again, xm equals x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and x1 here is 2a, and x2 here is 6a divided by 2, which is equal to 8a divided by 2, which is 4a. Now, looks like it's going to be choice C, because that's the only one with an x-coordinate of 4a. But let's continue. Ym is equal to the average of the y's, so y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So let's plug in y1. y1 here is 3b plus b, that's y2 divided by 2, which is equal to 4a divided by 2, which is simply 2b, excuse me, not 4a here, but 4b. Alright, so the midpoint coordinates are 4a, 2b, which is C. Alright, this one's a little different. They gave us a midpoint and one of the endpoints, and we have to find the other endpoint. So let's say B is equal to, the coordinates of it is x2, y2, and the coordinates of A, x1, y1, and the midpoint is xm, ym. So let's do the formula again for the midpoint. xm is equal to the average of the x's, which is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and we have xm as 4 and y1 as 5. We don't know what x2 is. Okay, multiply both sides by 2, and we get 8 equals 5 plus x2. So we subtract 5 from both sides, and we get x2 is equal to 3. It looks like it's going to be B, but let's go through the motions. So ym is equal to the average of the y's, which is y1 plus y2 divided by 2. ym is -8. Sub in y1, which is -3, plus y2, which we don't know yet, all divided by 2. So I'll take both sides, multiply it by 2, and the result is negative 16 is equal to negative 3 plus y2. Add 3 to both sides, and we get negative 13 is equal to y2. So the coordinates of B are 3, negative 13, which was choice B. And if looking at the bottom, these were the answers to these quiz, D, C, B. So let's check real quick. We have D, C, B. Okay. Hope this helped you.